My name is Daniel Müller.
I'm Fabian Herwig.
We're talking about efficiency in retail markets in the European Union.
So please don't turn off, because it's interesting. This affects prices for final consumers, a thing we all care about.
Very exciting.
Imagine a big manufacturer in Europe, and this big manufacturer produces toilet papers or tires or something like that, offers this to retailers, and well, typically this manufacturer offers these retailers kind of reduced prices if these retailers purchase more, and we call this quantity discounts. Something similar as you know it from the supermarket. If you buy 3, then they get you 4 for free.
Typically, big manufacturers can offer retailer-specific quantity discount. They can discriminate between their retailers, offering different price conditions to their different retailers, right?
Right. So the current legal practice in the European Union, however, is, well, they regard quantity discounts as a justifiable strategy, but discriminatory quantity discounts are forbidden. The question is whether this is good or bad, this law.
Whether it's efficient or inefficient. And this depends basically on what the manufacturer knows about his retailers. These kind of quantity discounts seem efficient because, they reduce the markup that the manufacturer charges from his retailers, and this reduces the markup that retailers charge from their consumers, right? We are concerned about efficiency, and what we want to know is whether quantity discounts are also efficient if the manufacturer can discriminate between his retailers by offering retailer-specific quantity discounts. Why would these quantity discounts be efficient? Well, they would be efficient if the manufacturer were perfectly informed about his retailers, because then he could charge each retailer if he wants the perfect price, and each retailer could pay the lowest possible price and therefore charge the lowest possible price to his consumers.
But this assumes that manufacturers are perfectly informed about retailers. We argue that manufacturers are not perfectly informed about their retailers, which creates a further inefficiency in this retailer-manufacturer relationship. And this alone is sufficient in order to make discriminatory quantity discounts inefficient and welfare decreasing.
And that therefore supports the existing law of banning price discrimination.
What does all this mean for final consumers?
For people like you and me buying stuff in the supermarket.
Right.
Well, that is less clear. But what we show is that the inefficiency in the vertical supply chain is sufficient to justify a ban on price discrimination on welfare grounds.
So put differently, the economy as a whole benefits from this ban on price discrimination, and this is what we care about as economists.